Inf Gang Beats.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nobi Inf Gang, here today with a video on how to expand your career as a rapper or a producer. 3 tips for both. Let's get it. Now I'm gonna start out with my producer home, because I'm a producer, I'm also an artist, but I thought I'd start out with y'all today. So here are 3 tips on how to better your career real quick to get up to a little bit more of an industry standard. Now I want to tell you, my first tip is to study other producers' beats. If you're overproducing, if your quality isn't up to the right standards, this is a good way to really get on track with other people. Some people, including me in the past, have an issue with overproducing. Now, overproducing is a term for when you do not allow any room for the artist to really be able to rap. If you have too many violins, too many trumpets, 1,000 drums, 1,000,000 synths, the artist is not really going to be able to hear much of himself on it. He's only going to be able to hear the instruments. So when you're making a beat, sit down and listen to another producer's beat and really understand how many instruments they use while producing. They might use 2 or 3, they might use 4 at max. And that just allows the artist to have some space to rap and make his song. Another way to really be a better producer is to study other genres of music. That could be country music, that could be pop, that could be rock, that could be bluegrass, jazz, whatever. If you sit down and really understand the basis of music, when you sit down and really understand the basis of music while listening to these songs, it really helps you get a grasp of how to produce better, because you learn things about drum rolls, you learn things about sounds, transitions between instruments, different things like that to really give you a better sound. Also, you can study different genres of rap, including West Coast, East Coast, Southern, trap, all these different things. If you sit down and really listen to how these beats are made, you'll get more of a grasp also of the different things that are needed and encompassed in these type of beats. You'll be able to more clearly understand the patterns, the drums, and the instruments that build up those types of beats. Tip number 2, upgrade your software and VSTs and synths whenever possible. Now I understand that can be tough for some people if you're working on a real budget. There are also a lot of free VSTs and a lot of free drum kits available online. I will leave a link in the description for those so y'all can check those out. Having a new army of sounds, synths, drum kits, all that allows for fresh creativity. It'll allow your brain to be able to go to different places than you were before. If you sit and you just use the same piano, the same synth, you'll be kind of stuck in a weird rut. So make sure that you can always go out and at least try to download some free sounds to really give your beats some variety. It's fucking cap. Number 3 is tips for selling more beats online. Now, a good way to get more clientele and to sell more beats is to build a mailing list. A mailing list is a group of people that you keep updated and allowed to know new things about your company, your brand, your product. A good way to get people involved in your mailing list without just stealing people's emails, the best way to build a mailing list is to exchange something with an artist or with another producer. That could be a free beat, could be a new song, all that. Might not make a sale in the beginning, but this could lead to future sales later on down the line. Another way to sell more beats online is to use a creative graphic, a cover for your beat that you actually drop online, as opposed to just a boring ass SoundCloud link that you put up and people just see that and it has no character to it. Think about that next time you're about to upload a new beat. Part 2 is for rappers. Here are some tips and tricks for y'all. Tip number 1 is get a website. Now there's plenty of free website hosting places as far as Wix.com, Weebly.com. Won't get to have your own domain name on there unless you upgrade, which costs a little bit, but it's a good investment. But you can also go on GoDaddy.com, buy a domain name, maybe with your rap name, your producer name, whatever it is, and you can link your actual domain name to your Weebly or your Wix site. On Wix and Weebly, they give you pre-made foundations for websites, so it makes it way easier to build a website. They give you templates and everything you need. You can upload videos and all that. The good thing about having a website is it allows you to have one centralized area for all your information. That could be songs, that could be your music videos, all that in one centralized place. You can easily set up a big cartel website linked to your actual official website, which allows people to buy your merch on there as well. Tip number 2, collaboration. This is a good way to build a fan base and build more listeners by reaching out to somebody with similar sound, a similar amount of fan base, or a bigger fan base than you have. Now, if you can find somebody online, they have 100 likes on Facebook, you have 100 likes on Facebook, you instantly just doubled your fan base by making a song with it. Now, that doesn't mean go out and collab with anybody who sucks ass, but go out, find somebody that you really appreciate as another rapper, make a song with them, put it out. Now, tip number 3 for today is get a music video. Everybody has a SoundCloud nowadays. Not everybody has visuals. Not everybody has a music video to go along with the song that they put out. Now, this really is a good way to keep people entertained. Some people do not have the attention span to sit there and listen to a 3-minute song. But if you go out of your way to make a music video, it will keep people more in tune with your music. A good way to work with a cinematographer is if you do not have the full amount to give them for a music video and the edit, ask them if possibly you could shoot the footage and send it to them for an edit. They can put it together and make it way crispier than you can. And it might be a discounted price, you never know. Now, another part of making a music video and using it to your advantage as far as pushing yourself is to come up with a concept for the music video. Everybody now is sick of these videos with the one shot in front of a fence or the one shot in front of a wall. Come up with something new, come up with something fresh, come up with a video idea that will make it different from everybody else. This adds to the viralness of your video. I don't know if that's a fucking word, I'm still using it, fuck off. But yeah, those are my 3 tips for rappers, 3 tips for producers for the day. I'm gonna come back with a part 2 soon enough. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope you got some good info out of this. Check me out at NoBMFgang.com. NoBMFgang signing out.